What's going on today, everybody? So I've been having a little bit of problems with my motorcycle. Now it's nothing serious and it's more of an annoyance than anything, but it seems to be when I'm shifting through gears, it's either delayed, it doesn't go, sometimes I'm in the wrong gear, like I'll be cruising around in 4th and then all of a sudden I'm in 6th, it says I'm in 6th when I haven't changed a gear, or it'll like stay in 1st. It's doing some weird things, I don't know, it's probably the sensors going out, but I'm hoping that it's just gonna need a little bit of a cleaning. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take it apart and see if I can clean it. If I can't clean it, then I'm gonna go ahead and just replace it later on down the road. It doesn't affect the bike at all. It's just more of an annoyance seeing the little number on the dash flicker between gears when I'm not doing anything. So with that being said, we're gonna get to this. It's a little dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit first. That way I'm not tracking a whole bunch of dirt all over the place. Probably will in the long run, but hopefully I'll get some of it off. Anyways, we'll get to this. It's gonna be kind of a pain because it's by the front drive sprocket, your front small sprocket, right out of the transmission. It's right tucked in there pretty tight, and it's Phillips head screws. Now, I've got some screws to replace this, and I'll try to figure out what size they are so I can post them in the comments below, or not the comments, in the description below. So hopefully if you guys are doing this, you can do your own, because the Phillips heads are in the wrong spot and they make everything just a pain in the butt to try to figure out. So we'll get to it. Yeah. So right here is where that sensor sits, and it's right behind your front sprocket. There's the rear of the tire. It sits behind the front sprocket right down here, and here's the water thermostat, I think it is. Yeah, that has to be a thermostat. But it makes it so you can't really get into that screw with a screwdriver. This one's not bad. You can kind of get it straight on, but they're in there pretty good. Well, it's taken me a while, but I finally got that outside, or the inside, the harder one to get to, by taking a screwdriver, just applying a little bit of pressure and beating on the end of it with a hammer. What that does is it turns the bit kind of off, but the hammer forces it in and turning the bolt. So you just do little increments and hit it, just tap it with the hammer, and it slowly works its way out. Took me a while. I tried a couple different things. I tried getting a socket with a P2 bit on it. Doesn't fit. I tried breaking bits and trying to get them in there. They don't fit right. I tried using the bit in a 1/4 inch socket, ratcheting wrench. Didn't work. I have enough room to get it in there, but I don't have enough pressure pushing against the bolt to keep the bit from actually coming back out. So that was a problem. In the end, hitting the screwdriver on the end with a hammer worked the best for me. Hopefully it works out good for you, but I'm going to be replacing it with these Torx head bits so that it will hopefully fix itself and be easier, because I'm probably going to have to change it. If this doesn't fix it, most likely going to have to change it. So just prepare myself a little bit down the road by making it a little easier, so that way I can actually get these out. So yeah. So this is the state of the screws. This one right here was the easy one to get to, and this one right here is the harder one to get to. You can see it took a pretty good amount of beating to actually get that one out, but I finally got it out. Now that the screws are out, this thing should just pull out of here. And there it is, sensor out. You can see I've already kind of started to do some work on it. I worked on the this side of them. I made them a little shinier. Hopefully that's what's causing it, is there's not enough contact between them. And all I'm doing is taking some 150 sandpaper and just doing little circles, sanding them off, and then taking some carb cleaner and cleaning that stuff off, because we don't want that in there as much as we can help it. Now I've also got the springs, or the connection points, are sitting down here too, and I did the same thing to the tips of them. Just took a little bit of sandpaper and made sure that they were nice and cleaned up, so there's a good connection between the two. There we go. We've got all of them taken care of, and now it's time to put the buttons back in and put this back into where it's supposed to go. Well, I managed to get it back together and we'll test it out. We'll see if it's actually working. I'm gonna do a quick little run through inside the garage here, so hopefully we can see if it, or go run through the gears, see if that fixed it, and then we'll take it for a short ride and we'll see if that actually did fix it. So there we go, the gear's right there, and we'll see if we can get it to shift out of gear here. So we got one. Well, we managed to cycle it through a couple times. It's kind of hard with the bike not running and B, not moving, to get it to do exactly what I wanted it to do. But I was able to run through each of the gears and confirm that yes, each gear does show up as a number, and yes, it's in the proper order, what it's supposed to be. So we'll take it for a ride and we'll see if that actually fixed it. The main thing I'm worried about was fifth gear. Fifth gear would just ghost on me. It wouldn't be there at all. So hopefully that fixed it, but in order to do that, I gotta go get my riding gear on, because fifth gear is pretty fast. So we will go get that stuff on and see if it fixed it. Just got back from the ride, and so far so good. It shifted through everything. Everything seemed fine. All the gears showed up. I didn't have any misshifts where it was wanting to stay in neutral, or fifth was there. So far so good. It's looking like this fixed it. But the problem was intermittent. It would happen sometimes and it wouldn't happen other times. So we will see, but for right now it shifted, everything seemed fine. It actually shifted faster to the gear, like the gear, not shifted faster, but the gear indicator came up quicker than what I did before. So that's good, that's really good. So we will see in the long run if this fixed it, but preliminary, it looks promising. So sweet. That's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Might take it on another little ride, see if it fixed it, comes up again, see if I can make it come up again. But that's cool. I'm excited. It's the little things that bug me, and that one bugged me. So anyways, if you guys have this problem, leave a like on here. Let me know that it's helping someone out. I really like to have the feedback. If you can, just leave a like. That's it. Comment something. Let me know that you guys are out there. Let me know what type of videos I should work on. And having feedback and having likes and comments makes me want to actually make videos, and makes me want to work on certain projects more than others. So if you're liking it, like it. If you're loving it, like it and comment. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I know I'm going to. And take it easy, everyone. Peace.